Hello everybody, this is the Eradicator and welcome to another video. Today I want to show you something a bit different, Age of Empires Definitive Edition. That's right. I'm sorry about the previous video, I finally got it to work and I have to say I really enjoyed that little game I had. Now what you're watching is a custom game against NPCs. I didn't play against other players yet. Not sure if I will because I didn't catch the bandwagon. It was really, I had so many troubles. Actually purchasing the game. For some reason the Microsoft store didn't want me to buy. I had to buy a Microsoft gift card at some convenience store just to be able to buy the game, which is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so guys, if you're expecting anything else than the original Age of Empires with modern graphic, then you will be wrong. It is exactly in many aspects like the original Empires. You have these square geometry, which you can see. You know, that's how it works. The buildings are just the same. The units are just the same. They completely re-recorded the music according to what it was before, and I would say kudos to Forgotten Empire for absolutely recreating that experience that we had, I believe, was 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago. Jeez, time flies. Yeah, so the thing is with this game, it has the pros and cons. Of course, the graphics, let's be honest, guys, look at this zoom detail. It's amazing. You could no way you could do that in the first Age of Empires, you know. So I think in terms of graphics, it's as good as it's gonna get. That's why it's called the Definitive Edition. They will not make, I don't think they will make anything better in the future. I guess maybe if we are unlucky, because I hate mobile games, but in the future, maybe as mobile devices improve, maybe this will be ported into mobile devices. But that's about it. Yeah, I mean, look at all the. I actually played the beta. Played the beta for several months, and I would say I was quite vocal on their forums. I'm always vocal, you know, you guys know me. But I would say that Forgotten Empire did a great job at improving the stability. There are less freezes. I did not experience a single crash, which is a very good thing. And last but not least, pathfinding. Although it's not that great, but let's be honest, the original Empire was not so great either at pathfinding. But pathfinding is so much better than what it was before. So overall, a very pleasant experience. Very not really immersive, but it gets you. It sucks you into the game. You know, you're like. Especially if you're playing these single player games against NPCs, you're like, you know, you get that 2 to 3 hours experience if you're really into not rushing but building up your economy and just enjoying the nice graphics, being transported by that fantastic music. Yeah, all good. I'll probably make more videos about Age of Empires in the future. Probably multiplayer videos. Let's see if the Eradicator can still eradicate. That was actually pretty damn good. I only had one defeat and all the victories in the beta. I hope that I'm going to be that good again in the actual game, but I'm a bit scared because I missed the bandwagon. Now, speaking of technical issues, I have to say, you know, we got to call out. I mean, it's one thing to make shout-outs, it's also another thing to call-outs, and I have to call out Microsoft. I don't know who, maybe Forgotten Empire, but the installation was horrendous. As you could see in the previous video. No, first, I cannot use OBS for some reason. OBS just won't work, so I have to use NVIDIA GeForce Experience to record this and to record the video, and then I have to record the sound separately, which may explain why the sound is better this time compared to most video, but it's still a hassle for me because I don't have a lot of time to do all these videos. If you want me to have more time, of course, you can always support my page on Patreon. You can find me on Patreon, the Eradicator, pretty easy. Anyway, I'm not developing my Patreon page right now. So yeah, the technical side, Microsoft. I actually am running on Trend micro securities for my antivirus, and it's like the worst antivirus you have to run this game. It's a great antivirus, but Microsoft did not make the antivirus allow the use of the game, so I actually had to go to the Windows app folder, which originally was not accessible. So I had to do a lot of manipulation. It took me about an hour to figure out how to let my antivirus play the game. Now, on the other hand, you know, on the one hand, it was very hard to do that. On the other hand, kudos to Forgotten Empire and their forums. There's a very detailed page on their forums that explains how to allow the game to be played through the antivirus, and they also give all the step-by-step details. And I mean, that was nice. That's actually, if you go to ageofempires.com/support. I mean, I've had a lot of problems installing previous games before because of, you know, this lack of inclusion. But I have to say, this was maybe the most detailed installation walkthrough or workaround that I've ever experienced. So the installation was horrible, but at the same time, the workaround and the fix offered by the devs on their forums was absolutely top-notch, and I gotta thanks Forgotten Empire for that. Alright, so that's my short review for Age of Empires 2. Just like the original, with you know, exactly the same gameplay but better graphics. Overall, I think I'll give the game a 7 out of 10. You know, it's enjoyable. It's not groundbreaking. It's enjoyable. You get the same experience, but it doesn't add much more. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.